lead. After getting a defensive stop, Swaggy hit a mid-range jumper with Lonzo Ball to go up 4. But Splash replied with a mid-range jumper by Chris Mullin to cut the deficit to 3 at 20-23. To close out the first half, Swaggy took it up strong to the rack with Kobe to take a 25-20 lead at the half.
It's halftime now. Let's talk about the changes that Swaggy has made
not giving
in
the
this
three.
game.
Yeah, he's not giving up the 3.
To start the third, Swaggy upped his defensive intensity with a Lonzo Ball steal and a Kevin Garnett block. Speaking of Garnett,
with the thought of getting a victory on the road, the T-Wolves, and a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. We've got Anthony Edwards, and it's T in at the point. And for Boston, and what are the things the teams can afford to tinker with at this stage of the season, Clark, maybe compared to later in the year?
Yeah, you know, Brian, I think still working on rotations. That's certainly something that you want to try to iron out early in the season. Make sure you have units that are working best together. So I think the rotation piece is probably the one thing that jumps out as being something you can tinker with at this stage of the season.
Now here's Tatum. Down low. There's the block. Now here's Towns. The D's right on him. Inside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
The fadeaway. T grabs the miss. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And there's a 3-second violation. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And here's Middleton, giving them some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. And too long on the shot.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Alright, bro, I'm gonna focus on some 2K, dog. Tune into the live stream, though.
Yeah, I'll try to in a little bit.
Try and tune in, bro, for real. I'm facing Jason Tatum. Alright, talk to you, bro. GG's.
It's really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards at the line for 2.
That one misses. Good on the second one.
The first overall pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards was one and done in college, entering the league at the ripe age of 19.
Here's Perry, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Middleton. There's the triple. That shot, no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Here's T. And it's
Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Middleton outside. Lets it go from 11. Rebound Minnesota. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's just so difficult to win and waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Pass to T.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
You got a piece of it. A minute 53 left in the first quarter here.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
And stolen by Middleton. Shot from 12. It doesn't go for him. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Middleton up top. Guarded by Edwards. And the three off target.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
Deflected. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Timberwolves substitution.
And the Celtics in possession here. 19-point game. That shot off the mark. And some solid defense from Towns. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
These Celtics.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Driving in. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
On the court for Minnesota. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. And it's T in at the one spot.
Well, guys, T in the last outing against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He dropped 19 points and a season-high number of rebounds. He was hot once again. We'll see if the defense tonight can do anything to slow him down. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Edwards can't hit.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Tipped. It's deflected. 1:14 left in the first half of this game.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
4th team foul.
Edwards comes with a double team. It's Middleton on the wing. Boston again missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Edwards can't hit. Boston's gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. Pulls up. No good off the back of the rim.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And stolen by Middleton.
That was kind of nice.
Pass to Perry.
Got him on nice.
Off target from three-point range.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And he's going for the lob. He can't get it to go. Here's T. Finished off the break. He's got 14.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And so it's Minnesota with a commanding lead. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s, you know what I mean, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
And for Minnesota, we've got Anthony Edwards, and it's T in at the 1. Middleton outside. Outside Tatum. And it's rejected.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The Celtics shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. To the middle. T grabs the miss.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Here he goes. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Tatum with it. Picked up by Tucker. Over to the wing. Got a hand on it. Pass to Perry. Goes back up. And no good. Good work defensively by Towns.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
The Celtics on offense. They're scoreless since the first half. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one, and they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Here's Perry. Tatum from long range. Pure from 3-point range. Tatum's got 6 points.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now, preparing before the pass arrives.
To the inside.
Balling.
And Tucker gets it to go.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Pass to Tatum. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Perry. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. To the paint. Here's T, hounded by Tatum. Back to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
third.
T. 16 points for him. And that one drops. Give him 8 points now.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Lets it go from 14. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Anthony Edwards.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's Perry. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Substitution.
You know when I was on fire? Is that real life? It took me out from on fire.
Lauri Markkanen out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Nerlens Noel. That's the Boston 5. And it's Middleton driving. And so he draws the foul. And into the line to shoot a pair.
Number 9.
And Chris Middleton, a great three-point shooter, but he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Greg.
Middleton is just flat out a shooter. He can pull up from anywhere on the floor. If you give him the mid-range, he'll take it and punish you.
Well, back in 2017, the league adjusted the odds to the lottery. How do you like the change?
I really love it. I mean, instead of drawing the top 3, it's now the top 4, adding to the randomness and giving another team a chance to be in that mix for the top pick. And evening out the odds has produced some shockers, too. New Orleans getting Zion was one of them.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Knocks it loose. And now the T-Wolves on the break.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
Here's Vildoza. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining 3s right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Inside. And stolen by Markkanen. Pass to Vildoza. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. He's all alone on that one.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Vildoza. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
To the middle. Here's Noel. Unable to get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And he lobs it up.
Number 9.
I literally just got out of that slump simply off fucking rebounds. Holy shit.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah.
Fucking 4.
No, it's very exciting, and to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Markkanen. To the wing, right side. To the inside. And Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got 9 rebounds now. Here's T. Drives to the hoop. And he dunks it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Perry.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Markkanen. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks it from distance. Markkanen's got 6 points in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some 3s.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And Tucker pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th.
Minnesota foul.
The Timberwolves making a switch here.
It's his 5th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Timberwolves.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be incontestable.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Down low. Pass to Towns. Here's Connaughton. Right wing. Clock at 6. 20 feet out. The offensive rebound. Towns. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Coffey. Out left to the wing. Here's Vildoza. And he drops it in from the low post.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Driving inside. T, no good.
Looks like they'll cruise to the win.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.